Hello children, welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College Pune. I am Deepa Phadke. We will be learning Standard 8 English 4.5 lesson, A Battle to Baffle, Part 1 in this session. So let's learn about glossary words. Let's learn the meanings. Acknowledgement means acceptance. Assure means to give confidence to. Baffle means confuse. Benign means kind and gentle. Coarse, rough. Concede means admit or confess. Debar means prohibit someone from doing something. Defiance, here a bold challenge. Diffident means not confident. Dismiss, allowed to leave. Escorted means accompanied someone or something. Exiled means sent away from the native country. Jester, historically a professional whose duties include entertaining the court of the king. Outwit, proved to be cleverer than. Palanquin, an ancient box-like structure to transport one person and carried by 4 to 6 people with the help of 2 long poles. Predicament, a difficult, unpleasant situation. Protocol means an official procedure. Pandit means an expert in a particular field who often writes or speaks his opinions on it. Renown means fame. Revered means respected. Scholar means one who has studied a particular branch to great depths. Scriptures means sacred writings. Sentence, here declare punishment. Sly means mischievous. Summon means to order to be present. Taken aback means shocked. Throw up one's hands means to surrender or to give up. Tight corner means a difficult situation. To voice means to say something loudly. So children, let's know about the different characters in this skit. Tenali Raman, who is a witty poet, jester in the court of Emperor Krishnadev Raya. Krishnadev Raya was the emperor of Vijayanagar Empire from 1509 to 1529. Pandit Shahane, who was a highly learned visiting scholar, and Mantriji was the chief minister. So overall, other than these, 8 to 10 other courtiers, ministers and scholars are there in this skit. A Battle to Baffle is a drama script which is based on one of Tenali Raman's many tales of humor and wit. So in the story, there's a scene of the courtroom of Krishnadev Raya. The emperor is seated on his throne. Courtiers, scholars, ministers, they are also seated in 2 rows facing one another and discussing softly. So, standing up and bowing, Mantriji says something. Your Royal Highness, I have some urgent news to convey. May I have your kind permission to announce it? Emperor says, yes, Mantriji, you may. Mantriji says, Maharaj, a very great scholarly Pandit, Pandit Shahani, has arrived here. He has mastered all our scriptures and has won great renown all over India. Emperor says, he must be a truly brilliant Pandit. Mantriji says, very true, Maharaj. What's more, Pandit Shahani has come here to challenge all the Pandits in our kingdom. He is visiting our court tomorrow. So, in this story, children, the emperor and his advisors, they receive a news from the minister that a very, very renowned and famous Pandit, Pandit Shahani, would come and visit Vijayanagar to challenge something. What was that challenge? It was the challenge to all the Pandits in the kingdom of Vijayanagara. He was going to visit the court tomorrow. He was going to challenge the knowledge of all the Pandits in the kingdom. Looking at the court, the emperor says, challenge the knowledge of our Pandits. Who all among you can take up this daring test of defiance? Come forth. And this way, the emperor also says, announces, looking at all the courtiers and administrators, those who were sitting in the court, in the kingdom, in the palace. The king says, I want someone to come forth, who can take up this challenge daringly and show the daring. Pandit Shahane had come. He had come to Krishnadev Raya's kingdom just to have or to challenge the intellectuals of the kingdom to a competition of supremacy. So obviously on hearing that Pandit Shahane was a master of the scriptures, he was a highly learned and highly intellectual person, all the advisors of the emperor's court became fearful, nervous. So obviously they refused to accept the challenge. Obviously, they all put their heads down in silence. But the king got annoyed. Not one of you can face the Pandit? I am ashamed of all of you. I shall debar you from my court. I have never felt more disgusted. In fact, I shall sentence you all to... Thus, knowing that Pandit Shahane was a much learned person, not a single courtier showed confidence. So obviously they were not willing to take risk their reputation. So they kept quiet. All of them put their heads down in silence. First scholar, excuse me, Maharaj, I have a suggestion. I humbly seek your permission to voice it. Still annoyed, Emperor, what is it? It had better be a good one, or you shall be the first one to be exiled from Vijayanagar. First scholar, thank you, Your Majesty. I am confident. Let us send for Tenali Raman. He will certainly find a solution to this predicament. So one of the scholars says, as he was not confident, and obviously always it was Tenali Raman who was loved, praised and appreciated by the emperor. So this time also the first scholar thinks that why not take his name? So he tells the emperor that it's better if we send a word to Tenali Raman, because everyone knows that he will certainly find a solution to this difficult situation. Second scholar, standing up. That's an excellent idea. Let us call Tenali Raman. He shall certainly pull us out of this tight corner. Emperor, summon Tenali Raman at once. A guard leaves and fetches Tenali Raman. Enters. Tenali Raman bowing to the emperor. So no one was ready to take the risk of their reputation. So they obviously suggested Tenali Raman to be chosen to battle the Pandit. So even emperor realizes it. So he calls for Tenali Raman, and Tenali Raman enters bowing to the emperor. Tenali Raman, while bowing, I am at your service, Your Highness. Your wish is my command. Emperor, tomorrow Pandit Shahane, a most well-read, well-known scholar, is coming to our court to challenge our Pandits. All of them here are diffident of taking him up. They have recommended you to outwit the challenger. Will you accept it? And when the question comes from the emperor himself, whether Tenali Raman would accept this challenge, Tenali Raman also accepts the challenge without hesitation and assures the emperor that he would not disappoint the court. So, what he says? Tenali Raman: most certainly, your majesty. Let me assure you that I shall not let you down. But I have a small request. When Pandit Chane arrives tomorrow, all must accept me and honor me as the chief Pandit for one day. And this way, Tenali Raman accepted the challenge without any hesitation. And he also assured the emperor that he would not disappoint the court. But he put one condition, that he may be honored and accepted as a chief Pandit for a single day of the competition. So children, we have learned the lesson Battle to Baffle up to the second last paragraph of page number 100. We will learn remaining lesson in the next video session. Till then, thank you children.